check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella1 Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go.
All right, man, we back. Goodfella Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking back in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And yeah, Stephen Espinoza was commenting from to some tweets, and I'll link the source in the description. I'll link both of them. And it was an article that was saying in one of them that, you know, Stephen Espinoza basically said Fox is benefiting from Showtime's work in building the boxers up on Premier Boxing Champions, and that he ain't salty that Fox is getting all the good fights and Showtime ain't. And then he says in another tweet, and I'll link both in the description on the source links, I don't understand if some of the people that listen to my channel, do they understand English? Do I gotta put subtitles up? Because they're coming here and say, oh, you lying. And I said, well, I always link the sources in the description. If it's a tweet, it's under a source link, or from Facebook, it's under a source link. If it's a boxing article, it's under article link. If it's hybrid, both of them, or two or three of them, then it's under source link. I don't understand. Do I got to speak in Swahili? Do I got to speak in French? The stories is right there. All right. I just don't think some of the boxing fans is as sharp, as Floyd Mayweather reading a Dr. Seuss book. But you know, he says that they got big announcement coming about Showtime, and it'll make it abundantly clear that Showtime ain't leaving boxing. He says Showtime is not leaving boxing. He says they're here to stay. And yeah, I be hearing stuff all the time. Oh, we fine. We're not laying people off. And then 2 or 3 months down the line, hey, we lay y'all niggas off. And only by state law, you know, they give you 2 or 3 months notice to know they laying you off. If it wasn't for state law, they'd lay you off the day of, or the day before, or a week before. So we'll see what announcement he got coming. But I predicted that Fox would probably carry the first half of the year, and Showtime might wrap it up in the second half of the year. But clearly, it's been a lot of stuff going around out here behind the scenes that boxing, that fighters don't want to fight on Showtime. You know, they don't want to fight on Showtime. And if you don't want to fight on Showtime, then because you want to fight on Fox, you more viewership than what it is, then what Showtime can do. How about put some fights on CBS? CBS don't be showing shit in the summer. I don't watch Two Broke Girls or whatever they got going on right now, and I know a ton of Americans do, white Americans. I don't watch that shit. I do not turn on CBS unless it's a football game on. SEC or National Football League. And in the AFL, when they had their little small, that's the only time I turn CBS on. So Showtime wants to counteract what Fox is doing and get more fighters to fight on Showtime. Well, open up CBS. What is it to put 1 or 2 fights on CBS? Deontay Wilder and Dominic Breazeale should have been on CBS. If I was a fighter, I wouldn't want to fight on Showtime neither. I'd rather fight on FS1. Caleb Plant, after NFL game on FS1, I think it was the Saints and Eagles, he did over 901,000 viewerships versus Jose Uzatagi. You know? Hey, man, Javante just did like 500,000 on Showtime. The Charlo did like 500,000. Come on, man. Nobody watches Showtime, man. They got some really good shows, but fact of the matter is, ain't nobody watching Showtime like that. And in the grand scheme of things, Fox numbers is pathetic. When you put them up against numbers 20 years ago, HBO was doing between 5 to 10 million viewerships. That's why HBO pulled out of boxing like 5, 10. Like, come on, that's it. We only doing 1 and 2 now, excuse me. And then Stephen Espinoza was talking to AB Boxing News, see if I can pull that interview up again. He basically was begging Deontay Wilder to pick Showtime over Fox for his pay-per-view event with Luis Ortiz. I promise you he was. He was, I know Deontay will stay loyal to the Showtime family. We've been loyal to Deontay, so hopefully he stay loyal to us, I'm paraphrasing, and bring the Luis Ortiz fight to Showtime pay-per-view. Nigga, now you begging? And if your big announcement is making motherfuckers pay $80, $85 for Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. I don't think that ain't gonna make it abundantly clear. Now maybe they got Santa Cruz and Tank coming on Showtime, or Santa Cruz and Gary Russell. Right there, that fight in general, that's enough to shut me the fuck up. If they could deliver that fight on Showtime, they got it. I ain't got nothing to say. But y'all boxing schedule, y'all ain't got nothing. Stevie Kim pointed it out. Somebody posted the link in one of the boxing groups on Facebook, and he said that Showtime ain't got nothing scheduled but the Showbox card they got coming on this week. And the only reason I know it's a Showbox card coming on this week, and I got Showtime still. I've been meaning to cancel that shit since the Shy went off and Brandon got fired. I ain't watching the Shy no more. I'm to see if it ain't really shit. I ain't watching no more without Brandon. But Stevie Kim said Showtime ain't got nothing lined up. Nothing. And if he think AB and Ivan Reddick, we give a fuck about that card, he's smoking dick. You know, if he think it's gonna, we bringing Deontay and Luis Ortiz on pay-per-view, man, nigga, that's as good as not on Showtime. We don't care about that fucking fight. If it was free, yeah, or you got some fights coming on CBS, yeah, then okay. But if he think we care about AV and Ivan Reddick and Erickson Lubin and Hogan, which is a good fight, he got another thing coming. He got another thing coming. Think again, come again, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I can't get jiggy with this shit. But if he can deliver Gary and Santa Cruz, or Santa Cruz and Gervonta, I'll shut up. I'll be quiet. But if he talking about Wilder, Ortiz, and Adrian Broner and Reddick, I don't care a fuck about that shit. Because we got to pay for Wilder and Ortiz. Period. We got to pay for that. But it sounds like he a little salty about Fox. Oh, we paved the way for Fox to get... No, you didn't. If anything, just to keep it funky, to keep it 100, I should have just let this commercial truck hit my car. I'd have been paid. I'd have been owning We Do Heating and Cooling, 24-hour, anytime, plumbing and ink. I'd have been owning that motherfucker. Go ahead. I was going to break my neck, my back, my neck and my back. But at the end of the day, he gonna say, we responsible for, and I linked it in the description. I keep saying it throughout the video. Both links in the description of the source link. All right, we paved the way for Showtime. Showtime paved the way for Fox to have these big brands. If anything, Showtime hurt the branding of their fighters, man. They did. The only fighter that clips 1 million on Showtime viewership was Deontay Wilder. That's it. It was either Stavern or it was the Luis Ortiz. I know it was the Luis Ortiz. Maybe Stavern fight almost did 1 million or 1 million. Nobody else. Mike and AB, they did 900,000 something. Same thing as Caleb Truex and Uzutaki on FS1. Oh, we paved the way. We set this up. No, you didn't, man. If anything, Showtime hurt Premier Boxing Champions. Only good thing about Showtime was that they had stacked cards. That's it. That was the only good thing about it, because they didn't have enough fight days. They was down on their knuckles to fight days last year, right? You feel me? They was down on their knuckles, and they still wouldn't open up CBS. They still wouldn't give Al Heyman a CBS date or 2 or 3. So if they do get out of boxing, which they probably end up saving money with they paying these boxers, you will see some of these other networks starting to get out of boxing. HBO out of there. Showtime gonna get out of there, and if the Zone don't do shit, they gonna be out of there. You paying all this money, you not getting a return. I've been saying that. You spending all this money and you're not getting a return on your investments. He can say whatever he want to say, but if his announcement is Ortiz and Brazil on Fox, on Showtime, and then Fox is gonna host Fox/ESPN, which Walt Disney own both. They just don't own FS1 because it's Monopoly Sports Network and ESPN. But if it boiled down to what I was saying, but yeah, Fury and Wilder gonna be on Fox. You know what I'm saying? ESPN and Fox. So if it really boiled down to Wilder and Ortiz, that he happy about that, and Reddick and the Broner card, and that's what he excited about, ain't nobody excited about that BS. And a few Showbox cards. Devin Haney ain't on Showbox no more. Reach of Progress ain't on Showbox no more. And then I think Clarissa Shields fighting on Showtime. And that's it. So you got a couple fights that's gonna be on Showtime. The Shields fighting, and I heard Jerron Ennis gonna be on the undercard. Jerron Ennis is on the Showbox card this weekend, but it's on the non-televised portion. He got a promotional stuff situated, I guess. Other than that, come on, man. Y'all didn't build no fucking fighter. Y'all hurt fighters' brand. If anything, y'all hurt a ton of these fighters' brands, man. And that's just for real, man. They hurting dudes. Y'all viewership is limited. Then y'all didn't want to open up CBS. But a lot of these dudes gonna start. A lot of these networks gonna start getting out of boxing, man, because ain't no return on the money they getting. $1 million, $2 million in the summertime is cool. If you on Fox, that's good. They doing better ratings than UFC. But when you start talking about NFL viewerships, whatever it is, 10, 20, 30 million, they don't give a fuck about putting no fights on doing college football and NFL and NBA. They routinely killing viewerships. Boxing can't put up with that. Only sport it can dominate in the fall is like hockey. And hockey stopped their own momentum by the lockout. That's the only sport that they can dominate. The October Classic, no, MLB is not going to dominate playoffs. America's favorite sport, pastime, whatever the hell they call it. So it is what it is, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing get you 18% off their 100% all natural products. Check them out. Website, promo code, and description. Other than that, man, keep sharing the videos. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You want to reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. All my information is in the descriptions. Fastest way to get in touch with me is that email and Twitter. And just holler at me. You want to have a personal question? I done had personal conversations with people. I hit back. I try to be quicker than quick, but sometimes I be moving all the time and doing stuff. So I'm gonna hit you back, man. Facebook is the most horrible way to contact me. Okay. And probably Instagram is probably the second worst. So appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos, man. I'm gonna keep putting it down. One time for the one time we gone.